So now what is clustered indexing? In case of clustered indexing, the main file also sorted. We have already seen in case of primary indexing, the main file has been sorted. But the difference between clustering indexing is that here the main file or the indexing that is done is not on the primary key, primary attribute or tree attribute. Rather than the indexing has been done on some non-key attribute. Suppose, for example, there is a student information table which contain all the records like student ID, name, department, grade, and so on. So when the indexing has been created on the basis of the student ID, that is primary key, then that is known as primary indexing. But suppose the indexing has been done on the basis of the name of the student. So in that case, it is not on the basis of the primary key. So at that moment, you can say it is a clustered indexing, and the values in case of clustered indexing can be repeated. So it is performed on non-key attribute which is repeating in nature. So this one is the index file and this one is the main file. So you can see the main file is already sorted. But you can see that the main file has repeated value. But in case of primary key, the main file does not contain repeated value because it is performed the indexing on the primary key. Primary key does not have repeated value, and all the entry in the main file is not getting entry in the index file. Only the unique entry will get entry in the index file. So there is little bit confusing. Either it is a sparse indexing or it is a dense indexing. It is a sparse indexing because not all the record get entry in the index file. Only the unique record get entry in the index file. So you can see there is 7 record in the main file, but the index file contain only 5 record. So it is a sparse indexing. Next, either it is a dense indexing. No, it is not. It is also dense indexing. Why? Because all the values get entry into the index table. All the values like A, B, C, D, E, all the values get entry in the index table. That is why it is dense indexing also. So it is sparse indexing as well as dense indexing. So how to search number of block access required to search the attribute in case of clustered indexing. So as it is a sorted file, index file as well as main file has been sorted, to as it is a sorted file, to search a particular data, it's required logarithmic time because it can apply binary search over there. So in this case, searching the block in index file is required log 2 base in block access time. Now, again you have plus 1, that is the constant time to access that particular record from the main file. So there is plus 1 has been added. So why it is given greater than? It is given greater than because suppose you are searching the value A. So A is present, may be present in the second block. So in that case, first of all, you have to go to first A. After that, you go again to the second, search for the second one. That is why it is given as greater than, and that's all about clustered indexing. So remember that in case of clustered indexing, the main file has been sorted, but the indexing is not performed on the key attribute, it is performed on the non-key attribute, so it is repeated in nature. Now secondary indexing. Secondary indexing, the main file is not sorted. Suppose there is a student information table, you can perform primary indexing on student ID. Now you can also perform another indexing on name. So name is not sorted, so you can apply secondary indexing on the basis of name of the student. So you can see this is the example of secondary indexing. This is the main file and this is the index file. So you can see the main file is not sorted and index file is always sorted. So what type of whether we can perform sparse indexing or dense indexing. In case of sparse indexing, some of the important record will be present in the index table. But as the main file is not sorted, we must required to provide all the record in the index table. That means we cannot perform sparse indexing in that case. So we can perform dense indexing because all the record in the main file will present in the index table. So in this case, every entry in the main file is unique, and then the number of entry in the main file is equals to the number of entry in the index file. Suppose all the entry in the main file is not unique. Suppose here is an entry 2, here is an entry 2, and here is an entry 2. In that case, the index file contain the search key attribute, that is 2, and block pointer contain all the address where the 2 resides. So it will contain 2 reside 2, again 5, 6. So it will present here 2, 5 and 6. So in that way it can point to different 2 in the same main file. So if the index file, if the main file has repeated, then the index file contain the entry and the block pointer contain the address where these values are repeated. So this is the case of secondary indexing. It is used when the index file is not sorted. Okay.